Scorpio, my baby kicks, baby love. Welcome to my channel. My name is Divine Baby. Other people know me as Divine Blue. Scorpio, welcome. Please subscribe and like, and let's see what we're talking about. Okay, somebody's feeling lonely, Scorpio. Their head is in the cloud. They're thinking about you. This person feels lonely, but there's like a third party in the midst, and this person also has choices. So this could be you feeling lonely, but the way you're feeling lonely is because you have integrity and you're putting yourself first. You're not just out there just messing around with people. I feel like your heart is real and your heart holds a lot of weight, Scorpio. So you're just not out there rebounding or settling. So your head could be in the clouds for some reason. I don't know who you're thinking about or what you're thinking about, Scorpio. Anyway, Scorpio, it feels like somebody was your wish fulfillment at some point and then they're not. Maybe you feel confused at the fact that you thought this person was the one for you and you achieved so many things with this person, like in love. That's probably what you was thinking, but now you feel lonely because this person has somebody else. This person has somebody else. They had too many choices. This card is giving me a little bit of sadness, Scorpio, but you you have a lot of confidence and you have a lot of love around you, and people are recognizing you for who you are and what you give. Because it seems like you thought this person was everything you ever wanted, and when you realized they weren't, you decided to leave them. And you could feel lonely and you could be thinking about something, but at the same time you're confident enough to move forward. You're not the type of person to have a failed relationship and stay attached to it and just try to your best to make it work when the other person's not helping you build. You're also not the type of person to blame yourself for other people's mistakes. And you're not the type of person to be pessimistic about the future when you know what you're leaving behind is for your own good. Because this person, they couldn't treat you right. They didn't give you your word. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna punish yourself for that because of their lack of respect, of love, of emotional intelligence. You wasn't going to disrespect yourself or love yourself less or think that you were less because this person was incapable of giving you what you deserved. So you're still getting some type of recognition, love. People could be hitting you up left and right, but I feel like you are very selective, Scorpio. You decided to let go of this person. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or what. You decided to put an end on this person, because they were toxic. They has other options. They didn't put you first. They didn't think about respecting you, and it was more of a lust thing. This person was more worried about fucking you than loving you, and you saw that, and that's not what you wanted. You thought that's what you wanted, not the fucking part, but you thought you wanted this person because they show you the representative. And but once you saw that this person was pretending energy that it really didn't belong to them, you decided to cut them off. Yeah, Scorpio, because it's like you try and you try and you try to keep something from crumbling down. This could have been your past energy. You gave too much of your energy while the other person was just enjoying you putting the work. I seen this person in my head that's seeing you build this future by yourself and it's crumbling, and they see that it's crumbling, but they enjoy you suffering and being mistreated and struggling to build this while they're just sitting back with their options around them, feeding them and catering to them and bowing to them like they were worshiping him. But what they don't know is that he was a demon. or he's a demon. I don't know if people are okay with that. Like his options are okay with him. Like they didn't his options don't love themselves enough to not want to settle, but they settled even if it was by feeding them or being next to them. They settled for that. But you wasn't settling for that, Scorpio. And in the past, you could have been a people pleaser, a pushover in love, babying this person, but your intuition was coming at you crazy. Your intuition was telling you about this person that they were a fuckboy. And eventually you decided to get up and leave because you were building like a sandcastle. And any kind of emotions could have destroyed that. This is the type of person that's giving me vibes that when you express yourself, they call you insecure, um, or they try to break your confidence down. They gaslight you. This is the type of person that be like, oh, you're still talking about that happened 30 minutes ago, but what you're talking about is important because you demanding respect and this person's not respecting you. Anyways, your intuition was telling you there were secrets, this person was fucking with other people, and you decided to let it go eventually. I don't know how long it took you, but you eventually decided to let it go. And I feel like luck is in your favor for that, because you didn't overdo it. You wasn't there begging. Scorpio, this person, and they were coming across as I hear conceited. Scorpio, you could be a male and you could be dealing with a female, I don't know, but I want to talk about to the girls, so I'm sorry guys, switch the roles. Anyway, Scorpio, this person could have came across as if they were the one for you, like I was saying. Like you thought this person complimented you well, you felt sexy around this person, and you thought you wanted to marry this person, or this person proposed to you verbally without any solid proof, like without a ring or whatever. They were just telling you, I'm gonna marry you, or I want to marry you. But in reality, they were saying that to buy some type of time with you, because they knew that you are that type of girl. Like you're a wifey. You're not a hoe that wants to just fuck or whatever. So this person, they lied to you. They needed to tell you whatever you needed to hear to keep you. And they were willing to do that because this person's demonic. This person doesn't really have a conscience. They don't really think anything's gonna happen to them. This is the type of person that tried God so many times and nothing happened to them, right? Supposedly. Like this is the type of person that swears and expect the punishment instantly. And since God didn't strike them, they're like, oh, okay, nothing's gonna happen to me. Like, but they don't understand that what goes around comes around, and there's a time and a place for everything. So they surely will pay for the mistreatment they give people. But at the same time, if people keep forgiving this person, it's like they forgive them of karma, like they protect them. But then you have to, that person that forgives them has to pay for that karma. That's why you take people back, and you don't understand how things could go wrong with you, or anything negative could happen to you, and this person is happy elsewhere, nothing's bothering them, because they're throwing that negative karma at you. Because it's like you're letting God know that you're okay with that. Okay, so you need to learn. You need to learn. This person, God is not going to punish them, and they're going to be like, oh my God, Scorpio is the one. I got to go back. God punished me, so Scorpio is the one. That's not going to happen that way. Your responsibility is to take care of yourself and love yourself. And I feel like that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, Scorpio, because you want to find true love. You know that this person's not your twin flame. And if there is a twin flame out there, you're willing to, I hear help them. You're willing to meet them. You're not going to get stuck with a demon. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's in here. Scorpio, this person's kind of scared of you having, I hear premonition, but of you having some type of angelic help to get to the bottom of this. So you know that this person is not somebody that you should choose, because they were lying about something. But you have protection. They're also scared of your protection breaking them off of you, because you don't want anything to do with them anymore. But Scorpio, if that's the case, you gotta stay strong. You can let this person gaslight you and change your mind. Scorpio, let's see how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as like, they're seeing you kind of like, I don't want to say this, naive. They see like, they think that you believe anything they tell you. And even if you try to say like, oh, I think that's a lie, you will eventually believe them. Or you did. And that's what this person is used to. I think they don't understand that you really don't see them the same anymore. Like, you could feel like this is your person, like you got some type of attachment to this person, but you still understand that that's not where your happiness lies. So you're moving forward, but it seems like you want some type of victory against a demon or against the devil. Like you got victory, and this could be them as well, Scorpio. But you can see that this person's taking a leap of faith somewhere else, if this is this person. And it could be making you a little bit moody. Scorpio, what are you hoping for? You're hoping for a passionate new beginning with somebody. You're also hoping to be strong enough, I hear, to beat this person, this case, this demon. Yeah. I feel like you want to beat them off of you. I hear because they don't belong there. They're a blockage. Scorpio, this person in the near future, they're gonna come towards you if they have left. I see them not happy, not worried about nothing, just banking on you being naive, Scorpio. But this person's lying. This person's cold, moody. They don't really care how you feel. They only care about themselves. This person feels like they had like a they had a good time with somebody else, and then they were gonna come to you, and then you're not gonna like it, and then they're gonna be moody. Okay, just know that this person is thinking about somebody else, especially when you guys argue, because the illusions were broken about them, and it makes them moody. They want you to put rose-colored glasses on. Okay, Scorpio, let's see the outcome. Okay, Scorpio, see, you're gonna be living a happy life. I hear with your spouse. I feel once you heal and you let go of this, but I also feel like you're gonna be like strong with this person, with like your new person. You're not gonna be so like, I hear conceited. I don't know who the hell was being conceited, Scorpio, but like you're gonna be like a little bit like not closed off, but at the same time, because you don't want nobody to take advantage of you, Scorpio. You're tired of people gaslighting you, so you're not gonna let anybody just come play with you, and you're not gonna let people come into your heart just like that. Like, you're not gonna be like, oh, I like you, I'm gonna give you a chance, you automatically could come into my heart. You're gonna make these people prove to you why they should come into your heart. I feel like this person just gonna keep knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking. You're gonna be there, like, you're gonna be at the door, but you're not gonna let them in. Like, they could talk to you through the door, because people like this already show you that it's not safe for you to just welcome anybody. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. Okay. See, okay, this is this person. They took a leap of faith somewhere else, and this person's lying about it. But you're healing because you see the truth. The illusions broke, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. The naive person is him, thinking that you're gonna forgive whatever the fuck he want. He's the naive one. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's see this. Messages from your guides. I'm gonna pull one of these out. Release toxic relationships, Scorpio. Exactly. Release them. Trust your intuition. Exactly. Okay, one more. Oh. Lead by example, Scorpio. Okay? Alright, my baby. I love you so much. I hope you're finding yourself doing well. And God bless you and protect you from these energies and these liars. Okay, Scorpio. And they're masochists. This is the type of person that likes to be, they like being treated wrong. Which is, I don't know, weird. Because if we're going to be in love, it's to be in love. Not to be beating your partner down. Anyway, Scorpio, I love you so much. Until next time, my baby cakes, baby love. Take care of yourself. Bye.